What's happening, Donkeheads? Welcome back to my channel. Before we get started on this part, I just want to say thanks to everybody who's been following it so far. Thanks to everyone who's subscribed as well. If you are new to this channel or you've been watching and you haven't subscribed to me yet, please subscribe. I'm trying to build up some more subscribers on my channel, get a bit more momentum going. I just want to help everyone get started. Sorry I haven't recorded a video for a while. It's been about a week or something since I said I was going to do it. So yeah, I've just been busy with life and all that, and I made an announcement on my Facebook that I'm going to take a back seat from making bounce music for a while. I will be doing my YouTube videos still, because I still think I've got a lot to give and a lot to help you beginners out there. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do my own thing soon. I'm gonna try a bit of house music or something like that. I really like house music, and I want to push myself as a producer. I think that's what you should do as a producer, really. I feel like I've got to a certain level of bounce music now, and I want to take what I've learned over the years and hopefully transfer it into a different genre like house music. See where it takes me. So I hope you all support me in that as well. Yeah, I'll be releasing more information as soon as I've got stuff done or whatever. Hopefully I'll get signed to a label and all that. I would appreciate all your support and all your support following me in my little journey. But anyway, back to this. So we're on part 3 now. I have changed it up a little bit. I thought it was a bit boring listening back to it. I've changed it and all that. I'm going to let you hear what I've done now. And then I'm going to go over exactly what I've done so you can do it yourself. So let's play it from here. So yeah, that's basically all I've done so far. But as you can tell, if you listen to what you've got now in your project and then listen to that, there's a lot more like a bounce to it. There's a lot more energy already. And I've only just changed a few things. The dinky riff is exactly the same. I've not touched that. So leave that alone. One thing I have done, if I remember correctly, I have took away one of the loops, drum loop 1. I don't think it works very well when I'm listening back. So if you do want to copy exactly what I'm doing on this project, delete drum loop 1. What else have I took away? Nothing else. I've not took anything else away. I've added 2 little crashes here, and then 1 crash there, which we already had. This little fill thing here, if you hear it, what I've added is this scratch sample, which can be found in my pack, which is scratch 1. Yeah, scratch 1 of my new pack in effects. It sounds like this on its own. Here's a fill as well to go with it. That is fill 50. in my new pack. And obviously I added a vocal just to give it a bit of momentum. It's one of the drop vocals. It is pre-drop 32. I can't remember if I've done that on the last video. If I have, I'm sorry. I can't remember. It's been a week or two. And then I've added a one shot from a new pack as well, which is one shot 14. It sounds like this. Now, let's go over the processing. So, I've added a scratch. I've got that going straight into the master channel here, as you can tell. I've added a cut off at 187 Hz and bring it down a little bit like that. So now I cut off at 110 Hz and then I've brought it down a little touch, just to take away a little bit more bass. Fill, that's going straight into the master as well. I've put an EQ on it. I've took away 103 Hz. So do that, please. The vocal. That's going to the vocal bus, which I haven't put anything on there yet. That has got a cut off at 132. Yeah, hold on. 132 Hz and a bit of reverb. Now, I should have done this really. Put your reverb on top and then put your EQ underneath. By doing that, you actually EQ the reverb as well. So there's a good tip. So to do that, just the wheel of your mouse, hover over and leave it up or down, and it'll swap. So I want the EQ under the reverb on that. I think that's it. So do that, please, and then you can carry on now. Now, I'm not sure what to do at the minute, so we're just gonna go with the flow now. Oh, actually, I do know what to do, and I've done this in my spare time before I recorded the video. Now, I've made this with the grand piano that we put in at the beginning and a VST called Vital, which is an 100% free, legit, legal plugin called Vital. It's like Serum, what I always bang on about on my videos. I love Serum. I'm still trying to get the hang of this. So I've only made something very simple for now, but it works really well. I'm going to show you how to make this in a sec. I will link the VST in the description below. You can get it, like I said before, it's 100% free. So look in the description of the video, download it, install it, and then once you've installed it, right, go to the options and click on Manage Plugins once it's installed. And it'll bring this menu thing up here. Click Find Installed Plugins. And it'll search it'll take about 5 to 10 minutes. Because it's going to search your whole computer. It'll search in these folders here. But if you, I suggest getting the 64-bit one. And yeah, just type in Vital. And then give it a star next to it. And then when you go back on here, you can click this plus button here. And this will bring up all your VSTs, what you can use. Find Vital, which is here. It'll be under Instrument Synth. Click Vital. And then this will pop up here. Now I'm going to show you what I've made very quickly. And then I'm just going to make it for you as well. In real time. So let's see what I've done here. Oh, hold on a minute. Have I put anything else on that? 28. No, I've not done nothing else on that. Right, so let's see what I've got. Now, I've got the piano doing one thing and the vital doing another. It sort of copies it a little bit. So, I'll show you what I mean now. In the piano, let's just, I've called it boss riff, because I didn't know what to call it. Right. There's me piano on its own. Now, what we need to do now, to make this, we need to go to a sampler. Make sure your ghost thing's selected, and you can see all this here. But I'm going to show you what I've done. So we're working in G minor, aren't we? If I remember. I hope I'm right. Yeah, I'm right. So G minor. Do this. Make sure you've got all your G minor keys highlighted. And copy this. It goes to, it's just 2 bars. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1 bar. 1, 2, 3, 4 is another bar. It's 2 bars long. So copy that. So this one, it starts on the bass notes. So yeah, I'll show you very quick. Copy that. If I go to the bass now, right, let me get the piano on again. The bottom notes of this follows your bass pattern. Hold on, what's going on there? Yeah, because that's it, yeah. Because I must have put that at the top. Yeah, that's right, that's what I've done. And this one. That's what I've done initially. Yeah. This is too low. So I've used that as a bass, or I've done, I think that was too high up. Yeah, the F was too high, so I brought it down. That's right. As you can see, the F is just like out of there. It's not like lines up with the rest of the keys, so I brought it back down. And that's how it sounds, yeah. So copy that. This is what it sounds like with the bass. So yeah, oh yeah, that's also what else I've added as well. I've done a little do-do there and a little ba-do. So do that with the bass and it'll sound like this on its own. Now, what you could do as well, if you wanted, is copy that, reverse it, highlight your reverse bass, and you could bring it there. Hold on, that's what you go into the key now. You could bring it so it reverses into the little doo-doo. So let's hear it. So let's hear it again with everything. Sounds okay. Bring it down a little bit in volume. Now I can hear a little slight click on the donk there. Ah, that's why. Some of the aren't. Right, that's right. Some of them weren't cut off a little bit. This one isn't cut off. Make sure to cut off a little tiny bit. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little cut off there. So as you can see, there's a little Right, that'll do. Doesn't have to be perfect on this video. So, yeah. Now, I brought that in with this to see what it sounded like. And this is what it sounds like with no reverb or nothing going on. So let's hear it. Now, that is going to be like the next drop, I think. I think that's going to come in like... It's going to start... I think I've got an idea where it's going to have a little breakdown and then that'll be the drop after the build's up, I think. So, right. So what I can do now, right, I want to have this going into a breakdown, I think. And then I'm going to do a breakdown with like I'm going to make a pad or something with Vital. Or something like that, I think. And then I'll go over how I made this. It's very, very simple. There's nothing going on with it, really. It's a very simple saw lead. Nothing going on much. Right. What I want to do is make this into a like a breakdown thing, alright. Right, that's another thing I've done actually, haven't I? I've used a where's my dinky? Hold on, let me find it. Dinky. That's what I forgot to show you. I've added two effects to my dinky riff. Right, both of these are free plugins as well. One of them is a free sidechain plugin called STFU. I've done a simple sidechain here. What I've made very easy, so you can copy that sidechain. It's on a one-on-one with the beats. It's synced and it's very easy to make. So copy that sidechain. The link will be in the description for this plugin as well. So copy that, and this is an absolute belter of a free effect. It's called OTT by X for Records, who make Serum. They've got a free plugin. It's a multi-band compressor. So what that means is you can compress different signals of your leads or whatever. So you get your high ends, your mids, and your lows. So if you want to compress and make it sound cleaner and louder and brighter in certain parts of your track, that's what a multi-band compressor is for. And it's very good, this one. All the pros use this as well. So it's really top quality. So the link will be in the description below as well. Now what I want to do with this sidechain, I don't want it on all the time. Because when you only want it on the kick drum, really. Because that's what you're compressing it for. It ducks the volume, so it's not banging on the kick. So it has a little duck like that. Yeah, that's what this is for here. It's like a little duck in the volume. That's what it does. So I'll play it with it on and with it off. Yeah, ducking. Well, that's what you want it on the kick. So when there isn't a kick, you don't want it on because you don't really want that effect. So what you can do is, it's called automation, like we done on the last video, and this is it here. So you right click, create automation clip. You want it under your dinky riff. Now, where this is here, you right click. This will turn it off. And you don't want it on when there's no kick. So let's hear it with everything. From here. Right, so there's one kick here, so I wanted to cut off here. Same with that one. That's it. For God's sake, that's it loops. So it just drops on the kick. That's all you want it for. And then leave it so it's off for the rest. So it's not ducking anymore, because you only want it ducking on the kick. So that's what I've just done now, going into the breakdown. Right. That's what I could do. I could cut it off there with a little snare roll going that we made earlier on. So we could get that there. On this last part of the snare bit here, we could have it doing something else. Go to your magnet here, half a step, bring it down half, get your paintbrush out, and then we could listen to it back and see what we can do here. See if we can make it a bit different. Something like that. That's it. Let's see what that sounds like. Not sure I like the snare. Let's try and change it up. Let's find a different snare, because I'm not liking that one. We could do what we done in the last video by what's it called? You could just sample it. What's it called? Preview. So let's hear it. I like this one. Yeah. Sorry, my girlfriend's just walked in and I'm recording. Yeah, you could have that. So number 12, snare 12. Let's hear it again. Yeah, right, we'll have that. And then what we could do is quickly add an effect in, like a down sweep. Let's find one. Something a bit different, eh? That's got an easy EQing straight away and dropping down in volume. Right, let's put it on there. I'm going to go through these in a minute. Right, so down, sweep, 1, call it. Give it an EQ. Type, high pass. Bring it down in volume so we can hear it. Don't like that one. Let's try again. But just keep going over it until you find a decent one that you like that fits the track we're working on. I like that, but I don't like it coming in the way it did. It was too loud at the beginning. So what you can do here is left click this bit here, automate volume, bring it down a bit, right click. Let's hear it. I like it. Sounds okay. Gives it a little bit of something, doesn't it? A little bit of extra. So what you could do, rename that sample. Down, sweep 1. Give it a new colour. Let's say like a turquoisey one. And we'll use that for our effects colour. Rename that as well to sweep. Hold on, sweep 1 auto, and give it the same colour, and then you can just put that under there and it's like it's 1. That's what I do anyway. Right, so we need to bring it into a breakdown now, I suppose. Let's see. What we could try is bringing all this back over. So keep hold of the shift button and copy. Let's see what that sounds like. We could probably take away the vocal in that bit because there's nothing to bounce to, is there? You've got to think about when you're making a tune as well. You've got to think, is it going to make any sense? Now, get ready to bounce on a drop, on a breakdown, doesn't make any sense to me. So we'll get rid of that. Also, we could give that a different colour as well. So I've given it like a yellowy colour, called it Dinky Riff. This we could keep that the same colour. I don't want to put it over that because I want to see it clear as day, because so I can thingy. Right, so I can do manipulate it anytime I want. So it's looking a bit prettier in it, the project now. We got all different colours going on. Right, let's hear that again. That sounds good. That scratch needs to be a bit louder. Let's hear it. Nice. So, now we can make a breakdown now. A simple breakdown. I can only do so much with free plugins, what we're going to use. It's still going to sound like a decent project, but I mean, this project won't be as good as my normal projects because I mainly use third-party plugins, expensive ones. So I'm going to try my best to make something half decent in this project, what you can all follow. That's free. Everything's going to be free in this, apart from my sample pack. So, as that being said, if you haven't bought that yet, please support me and buy it if you want to follow my tutorials. And we can make this track together sound exactly like mine. That's the idea. So, get it bought. Thanks to everyone that is buying, by the way, and following this. It means a lot. It means you're very supporting me, and I do appreciate it. So what we could do is get an up sweep now to bring it up from this bit here, because that's went down on a drop. Now we want to sort of bring it back up again. So let's find one. Let's see that. That's not too bad, that one. So, have it there. Now, for some reason, I haven't done these at 150 BPM. So, that being said, let's sort it. Right. We want it so it lines up, ends in here, and these drop off bits is aligned perfectly with the beats. And that's how you determine the BPM of your sample. Doesn't take too long to figure it out. Yeah, that'll do. So it's 116, say. So you want to bring that back down to 116 on the top left corner. Okay. Now what you could do is cut off there as well, so it's not conflicting with the break. Right. Let's give it its own channel on the mixer. So, up, sweep, 1. Give it an EQ, like we always do, because you want it nice and clean. You want to bring it down in volume as well. So let's hear it again. It just sounds better already, doesn't it? It sounds blended. It sounds nice with the snare going on and your little 2 effects. So let's rename this up sweep 1 and give it the same colour as before with the other effect. Okay, give it a name on here on your track. We're going to need more than that, I think. So let's give it a new. There we go. Give it a few more because I like to put all my effects at the top. Right, so let's see what we got. Yeah, it's not too bad. Let's hear it again very quick so I can get a little idea. That's what we can do. We can give the bass a high pass filter. So what we can do is go to the bass bus and give it a what can we do here? Yeah, a Djm Filter by X for Records. This is another free plugin. It just makes your life easy when you're doing things like this. I'll link it in the description as well. Everything I've used that's getting put in the project, I'll link in the parts I'm doing it on. So this will be linked in this part of the video in the description as well as the others. So you've got low pass to bring it down or high pass to bring it up. So what you want to do first, you want to mess around with it first. And then what you want to do next is go to Tools, Last Tweaked, and then Create Automation Clip. You want to have it under the bass. So right click here, insert one, bring it under the bass, and then you can call it bass filter, or you could do bass HP filter, and then give it the same color as your bass so you know exactly what it is. Okay, let's get it the same. Now what you want to do is make sure it starts on 50%, because we've just been messing with it. 50% will have it right down the middle, it won't be doing anything. And then on the other end, you can have it on right click, 50% too. Then, where you want to start it, where you want to start it from is probably here. Okay, so you want to right click here, 50%, and then you can bring this bit up here. Let's hear what it sounds like now. It just takes away all your bass frequency. Bring it down a little touch on this middle bit here, because it took it away a bit too quick. So let's hear it again. Maybe not 100%. Let's try 90%. Because you still want to sort of hear it a little tiny bit going on in the background. So let's hear it. That's perfect. That's the sound. That is the sound you want. Let's hear it one more time. That blends in nice. So now we've got to a breakdown. Yeah, I'll leave the drums as it is, because sometimes you can do the drums as well, but I won't do that on this one. What we want to do is go to a breakdown now, don't we? So we need right. Let's get Vital on. I won't have much time to do the breakdown on it today because I've been going over what I've done. So yeah, let's just give these the colours that we've been using. So hold on, let me see what these are anyway. Right, yeah, they're the Tinkies, aren't they? That is the yellow colour. I mean, you can do your own colours. You don't have to copy it, all my colours, but whatever. Right, we want a Vital, so let's get Vital on. And we're going to create something very simple now. For like it's called like a respace sort of thing. And it's going to start off our breakdown, and then I think we're going to call it a day. And then on part 4, we'll go over the breakdown properly. We'll introduce the piano riff thing, what I've made, into the drop on the next part. Because this video's went on a bit already now. So, okay, right, we need to make a new pattern. Call it I call it a pad bass, because that's essentially what this is. So let's give it place on the channel here. Right. A pad bass. And you want this completely mono. We won't link it to the bass bus. Right, let's create something here. Now, if you look at all these, we could do a pad in G, D, F, and A sharp. So let's go to the vital, highlight it. G for 1 bar, 1 thingy. D, F, A. Okay, and then highlight it all, cut, and go to your pad bass pattern. Control and V will paste it. Turn these up. I don't know if it's going to make a difference though with vital, but. Sounds very basic so far. Now, what we can do with this, we'll keep it as a saw wave. We'll add some voices of unison. Hold on, that's detune power. So left click, we'll add about 7 voices, and then we'll detune it a touch. Bring the phase down a bit. Then you want to add a filter and bring, yeah, we'll leave that big because it's a pad. Now it's high, so bring it down. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll bring it down on this. So, hold on, where is it? See, I'm not clued up that much on this yet. Oscillator, where did you bring the oscillator down? I'm not sure how to use this one yet. I'm still learning it. I usually just use setup, and it looks sort of similar, but it's not similar. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just do it on here for now. Bring it up. Then what we could do is add. I'll bring it down here. No, we won't do that. Let's get rid of that. Remove. That's it. Put it on 24 decibels. So we want it so like it's just like a bass to your pad that we're gonna create. So, I mean, that could do something or other. So let's try it here. And then what we could do is bring this in. Hold on. So what we could do as well, instead of having all this going on, put your piano in. So you want to keep these. Right, it's going to be a little bit awkward this bit now, but you want to keep the same chords what I've made here. So extend them by keeping all the vowels and your thingy. You don't want it that thingy, you want it down here. Yeah, that sounds okay. I mean, I don't even know what I'm doing. It's just off the cuff, this. I might have to come off it again and see what I can do, come up with. That's it. So let's move all this again. I think I'll just do something very basic now, and then I probably won't even end up liking it. And then if I do change it, I'll come back and show you what I've done. But let's just try this before I do. Let's hear that. That's okay. Then we want this one here. Extend. So we want that one next, yeah. So let's make sure that all lines up properly. So you can do this by going to your helpers here. This. Tools. Articulate. That'll make sure it's all to the line. Oh, that one's wrong. That one was wrong. What's happened there? Right, let's see. Bloody not even on the grid, that. Right, sod this. Let's see what's happened here. Right. Let's get my helpers out again. Right. Drag that over. See, they're not even on beat, so something's went wrong. I must have dragged it over wrong. So, what thingy be on there? Right, F. 1. That should be it. And then what was the next one? A sharp. A sharp. Let's see. That should be it now. What the hell's happened here? Something's went wrong. Something has went wrong, right? Let me see what's went wrong here. Sorry about this. Let's see. Right. Right, that should be right now. So if I get rid of that, this, Get rid of this. Get rid of this. And this. And then I can go to my helpers again. Articulate. And do the last one myself. Should sound good now. That's the one. Copy it over. That is our pad chords as well. What we can create. So let's whack that in there. We'll call this piano break or something like that. Piano break. Let's move that up a little bit. Let's hear what it sounds like. Right, so let's give the break pad a little bit of a EQ. Oh, look, I'm going back to my old ways here. You don't have Pro Q3 on this project. It's fruity, isn't it? Right. And then you want to cut off the top as well. Let's hear it. That sounds nice, that really does sound nice, and it was so simple to make, wasn't it? I mean, what you could do now is like this riff here. You could sort of add that going on. No, I mean you could do that over here maybe, and so it cuts off. We could have like a little vocal going on somewhere from my pack, like bringing up or something. I'm not sure what to do yet. I might have to just, yeah, like let's get this back in a minute. And then add the vocal back in. So then it does something like this. Something like that. But I will make it good, I promise. So yeah, before we get off, let's give this a colour. Any colour. Let's say orange sienna, it's called. Get that in. And the piano break. We haven't given the piano a colour yet, have we? Let's give it a green colour. Drab olive. That can have a green colour. So let's just do what we've made. Now these automations you want to drag over as well, because we're going to keep carrying that on throughout the project. So from here, let's just hear what we've made again so far. Let's hear it. I mean, it's not the best yet. It's still only mediocre in my eyes. I mean, to a beginner, this could probably sound good to you lot, but I'm going to make sure it's all sounding very, very good for you, especially. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to leave it like this for now, and then I'm going to work on it again in a day or two behind the scenes. We'll save it. Save this. I'll start a new thingy. So what to do that, you just start new version. I'll have a little mess about. I'll go over what I've changed and what I've kept and how good it sounds and all that. And I'll go through everything I've done properly with yous. And yeah, so I'll see you on part 4.